What's going on today?
Well, it is the big decision, yeah. Trying to decide whether these guys can make it through the dismal swamp with 7.5 feet draft, when every single American says you can't get through with anything more than 6 foot. Yeah, because the other option is to go back out Tasmanian River and then all the way round to the coin job route.
But it's like a 3-hour detour.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we can do it on sails.
Yeah.
There's not enough room for us to sail though, so that's what I think that'll probably make me carry on this way.
Yeah.
But you want to go to...
Yeah, I'm really torn. Like, just I talked to Ben, I was like, okay, it was just for you. And then I asked you, and you say no. Kevin says no.
And we've been putting this decision off for like...
This has been like, 48-hour decision.
If I was in your boat on my own, I'd go the other way.
Let's sail, like. Have a nice
Yeah.
sail.
Yeah, you enjoy the sailing.
And somewhere there and then we...
And then later we can like compare.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Oh, we had to make up a lot of things. Like we saw whales.
Yeah, and we'll just be covered in mosquito bites because there's so many bugs up there.
And like stories of people's engine strainers getting full up with.
I hope your engine would fill up with duckweed in the end.
Okay, now they're making me think we should go the other way.
Oh god.
No, I think it's better for motoring with your boat. It's perfect.
Last minute book swap with Evelyn.
Yeah.
Come on, Thomas. He's only 8 tons.
Push!
Lightweight.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, have fun. Have a good sail.
Say hi to the duckweed.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to go on the other route, aren't they? Decided now.
Yes. It's reported got about a foot more water, maybe a little bit more than that. And at 7.5 feet, I think they're really pushing it, trying to go this way.
Yeah.
But it's been a fun stop here in Elizabeth City.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Free dock for 48 hours.
Yeah. Free drinks too with Greg.
Yeah, you get free water, which is just over there behind the water fountain. And yeah, when we arrived, Greg, who is an ex-Coast Guard, he puts on wine and snacks and stuff for any new cruisers that have turned up, which is amazing. It's just so nice to meet people like that. They're just so lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, just happy to shoot the breeze all day long.
Yeah.
Talk about all these stories from his Coast Guard years, tell you about the local area. I got to say, everyone here's been really friendly.
Yeah, been a great place.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah. Free for 2 days.
Elizabeth City Bridge. This is a sailing vessel. More. Hi there, we've just pulled out of the town dock. Is it possible for you to open for us, please? Captain Nicky at the controls.
Apparently, as we come through the bridge, just after the lock, there's a lot of overhanging trees.
Okay.
So I'm a bit worried
Just
now.
after the lock. So
Yeah.
We're going to be early by 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I just hope there's space to hover outside the lock.
Slight disaster. The force of the water coming out just completely pushed us backwards, and there's nothing Ben could do about it.
I should have just run off down there and turn around and come back up after the gates are open.
Still pushing us backwards, and the mizzenmast completely caught in that tree.
The problem is going to be spinning that round. I just have to wait until the flow stops. And then...
We might have to get the dinghy and
I think it's driven us aground.
Shit.
You know, I think it's driven. But the only thing will be is if the extra water height.
So the problem we've got is that this tree here is going just on the inside of the back stay. So it's between that and the main mast. So it's completely pinned us in. Every time we try to go forward, it just pulls us back again.
I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the line on that anchor, drop that out there, and then I'll haul the back end out. It's going to be far more controlled than trying to pull the front in. If we have to do the front, we'll do the front. But that'll give us, because we need this sort of motion.
Yeah.
The problem is we don't get enough steerage from our rudder in this angle, and there's not enough space behind us.
But we should be attached at the front somewhere as well, otherwise our front end's just going to end up on the other side. We should tie off to one of these.
Okay, we'll do that as well, yeah.
So then we're anchored at two ends. What not to do when entering a lock. The water was just so strong, just couldn't steer against it, just pushed us completely sideways. What we should have done is gone much further back there, and then it wouldn't have been strong at all, but we were too close, unfortunately. Oh well, makes for a good YouTube video. What about, if that doesn't work, Ben, is putting the engine on the dinghy and just, towing our back end out?
Yeah, there's that, or possibly tying to a tree back there. But yeah, I agree with you that it needs to pull out into the channel.
It needs to pull out like that way. Well, you always like a challenge.
Oh God, this is a bit of a challenge, isn't it?
Especially when we might end up with quite a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's so frustrating. I was trying to do everything I could to stop it happening. It was just like, I don't know, everything conspired, like the back current and a gust of wind, and then once we were in it, there was nothing I could do.
No. Bad timing.
Landed on the side, as you can see, we've got our rig stuck in the tree, so we have an anchor out, but it's very much to the starboard side of the channel, so just past us, please.
Okay. If you can understand everything in French, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you just follow the centre line past us, you'll be fine.
See?
Yeah, a little bit more.
I just want to wait for them to go past.
This is nearly clear. It's that backstay up there.
Yeah. Slowly. Because there's the top branch as well.
And the thing is, then we've got to go more sideways, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to reposition the anchor.
If we pull our front forward now, Ben, we can pull the main mast out the way and it won't get hooked on the tree. Yeah, we're going forward now.
Yeah. Yeah, give me all the slack you've got there. Yeah, it's going to come this time. The problem is the wind's blowing the bow downwind like it does all the time, so...
What about if we just motor, like, as in, well, if we go backwards we're going to get the prop
Yeah, I think it might just pull itself out and not do too much damage.
Yeah. That's enough, Ben, I think.
in first. Yeah, that's alright.
Right, I've got a front line on, bow line.
I'll have to cross this one.
Hold on to that.
Thanks very much for waiting.
No, I have no problems at all with that.
Ever happened before?
Huh?
Has it ever happened before?
Oh yeah, that's why I said you needed to back off.
Yeah, we don't
You
have
need
it.
to go back off. Just let it
Yeah,
drift backwards.
we don't have any bow thrust or any. Once the wind takes the, or any current takes the bow off, we've got to have forward motion to keep it
Yeah,
going.
well that's why I said if you came
all the way
up,
out.
you had to let it drift way back. If not, turn around and go back farther down because of the
I should have
turbulence
done
of
that.
the water.
I realised that when I saw it coming. I was like,
Yeah. But now, by the time the wind caught you, it just shoved you sideways, and the stern just drifted around.
Yeah.
No
Oh dear.
problem.
Oh well.
all in a good day's
As long as
boating.
there's no damage.
Yeah. No.
I'll have to check everything over. But
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I think it's
in
all
there
right.
because the trees are forgiving at that height. Well,
Right then.
now that you got all those tree limbs, you got something to burn.
It's nice.
yeah, that's it. Put that in the wood burner.
There's always a positive.
Well, I think we're going to spend the night at the nature reserve place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Not a problem.
right.
But that's way at least gives you the option.
Leaves time for little mistakes like this.
Well, listen, that's it. We
Well, we
all
planned
learn from our mistakes. Have you ever been able to duplicate something that you did by accident?
No.
You don't know how to do it again?
Yeah.
That's it. We couldn't
Hopefully
have
that's the
tried.
way it works.
Most of the things we learn by our mistakes.
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
People haven't figured that out.
Yeah.
It's all life experience, isn't it?
Hopefully won't mess up at the next lock.
God no. Well, we know what to do now. I go bloody give it half a mile.
Oh man, what a morning.
We'll be like,
It's just real, it's just the rigging. If I have to change the backstay on the shroud, I will, but I think it will be alright. She's pretty tough.
sorry boat, sorry tree.
Yeah, sorry tree, sorry boat. So we're hoping that's the worst of it. A bit of tidying up and a
Yeah.
quick inspection, and hopefully everything's all right. But yeah,
Well, I think we did well. Good teamwork,
good teamwork. Yeah, definitely. We got out all right.
good relationship building exercise. We didn't fall out. We didn't, divorce isn't on the cards.
No,
It's all right.
no.
We're feeling a lot of things go bump against the hull. Whether they're just floating logs or actually touching the bottom, I don't know, but Ben thinks we're going a bit slower than we would normally be, so we're probably skimming along the bottom.
So hard avoiding the shallow bits and the trees. It's always showing us that we got pretty much not enough water. We're supposed to need 1.5, and I've been seeing 1.4 and 1.3 on there all the time. But yeah, Seahawk would not have made it through here. No way.
So this is where we've ended up for the night. It's another free dock, which is amazing. And it is the Dismal Swamp State Park Visitor Centre. Really nice, really well kept area. But it's still really, really, really hot.
It's 37 degrees in the boat.
Yeah, so we're going to go and sit on that bench over there and drink beer in the shade after our stressful day.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my god, that's good.
So nice.
It's May 27th. We're on our last leg of the Intercoastal Waterway, and the depths are a little bit better this side of the visitor centre that we stopped at last night. I've seen sort of nearer sort of 1.8 to 2 metres all the way through, rather than going down to sort of 5 feet and 1.5, 1.6s. Norfolk or Portsmouth, we can't decide yet which one we're going to go to. There's an anchorage off Portsmouth, and I think there is some sort of free wall or dock for a few boats at Norfolk, but we don't know exactly where it is yet. Maybe Active
No.
County can help.
Yeah, I think I'll have a look at it and see what it says.
Yeah.
We just had the motorboat in front of us radio and say that they're going to open the bridge at 1:35, so that's in about 3 or 4 minutes, which is nice of him. So we're basically just letting ourselves drift down the river, probably about less than half a knot, I'd say. And we should, at this speed, make it just at the right time. We've just run aground, hence all the mud. Bloody hell. I mean, it looks like it shoals there, so...
Yeah, just a little over 5 foot.
Yeah, try to move it to your right a little bit and see if you can get something up there, because you go left on this stuff, it's way shallow up there.
So you're saying go right. Come on.
It says 0.5.
It says 0.
It says 0.5 under the keel, but I'm touching the bottom. I give up, that says 2.8 metres.
Oh my god.
Hey, I think we're coming through it.
Hang on, well don't, you know, just give it a sec.
Turn to your left, I can tell you.
Turn to your left now. Yesterday a tree, today the bottom. It seems to be getting a bit deep now, so I think we're safe. We were just saying how it makes ocean sailing just seem so much less stressful, and we're both a bit of a nervous wreck doing this, so I think this much of the ICW is probably enough for us, isn't it?
I don't really want to do any more.
Too much motoring and too many obstacles, and it's...
And you can't leave, you can't leave the helm even on the straight bits. You keep having to come up and watch out for trees and logs, and so whoever's steering is a full-time job. You should be on it all the time.
So we'll be glad to see some open water again, I think.
That'll be enough, so if you kill the engine now.
So we've just anchored because the engine was getting a bit hot, because we'd run aground, we'd kicked up a load of mud and it got sucked into the engine, so it's going to stop it. Ben's going to clean the strainers, which shouldn't take a minute, but hopefully no one will come in the meantime. It's saying nearly about right now, about 80 is where it normally is okay.
The strainer wasn't dirty enough to cause a problem. The only thing I can think now is maybe there was like a plastic bag or a load of grass sucked up against the guard, the grill on the outside. Yeah, that's definitely gone down a tiny bit. Cool.
Let's get going. Isn't it? It's like suddenly we're like, yeah, we're coming into a city.
Boats everywhere, people tearing around on jet skis. Oh, yeah, crazy.
Right, we've got a couple of railroad bridges coming up, so we're trying to figure out. I think we just heard on the radio that they're going to be closing in half an hour for a train. This is so stressful. It's like, I mean, at least there's a lot of room here, which is what we were just saying, but it's just, you've got to radio in for the bridge, and then you've got to, like, we know the railroad bridge ahead of this highway bridge is going to be closing in about 20 minutes, so we're trying to get there on time, but we've got to wait for this bridge to open first.
Yeah, so that's it. Everybody's queuing up to get through the road bridge before the train comes, because they run parallel.
At least we're not the only ones doing it. There's like, we're one of 4 boats, so...
Yeah, I think there's 4 coming through that way and 3 going through that way.
Yeah.
So
It just makes you want to drink beer all day because it's so stressful. Well, that's our excuse anyway. There it goes.
I've just been gunning the engine all the way for no reason, just because I don't know what's going on. I've got no idea.
So yeah, we've missed the bridge and that's it closing ahead of us. Oh, how annoying, so now we're stuck here for half an hour.
Yeah. It's just like sort of resent killing the engine for nothing. But they can't hear me, I can't hear them. No adjustments make any difference and the main radio is broken.
Now you're in a better mood and you stop ranting.
Yeah.
You show everyone at home you're not a big fat grump.
I don't know, that radio is brand new. Well, it's brand new when we left. The battery only lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, which makes it useless. It's just really frustrating not having one working radio on the boat.
Yep.
I kind of forgive that one break. That was
This was supposed to be a positive video.
Positive.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Just waiting for the bridge.
Just waiting for the bridge. It's really
Down proceeding, so traffic.
Finally, on the move.
I think there's room to stay. Hold on.
Okay, so you're in the little inlet just before the marina on the port side, on the left-hand side.
We're in the second one, not in the first one. You see about the cranes on it, or the two small cranes? That's the first inlet. We're in the second, the first fully.
Okay, cool. What side 2 will we be?
The question is what do you prefer? We can raft, you can just next to us with waterside marina. This is Nikita. That's the only waterside. Can you switch names for channel 6-8? 6-8. So you can also stay there, I guess.
Okay, Seahawk, we'll come and have a look.
Yeah, I think it's the best. It's